Welcome back to Korg Serial. Today, I will be learning more board sliding action. I really want to try the rail right here behind me, but we'll kind of see how that goes. I'll end up doing some slappy board slides on that curb over there again, and then going to do some manuals. Going to try some nose manuals. It is a bit warm. It's like 88 right now. It rained last night and yesterday all day. It was raining the last couple days, so there's definitely a lot of humidity in the air. Most of the area is pretty dry, but there are some little puddles and stuff around still. Skate park is dry. I don't see any puddles in here, so that's good. Definitely humid in the air, and it feels like it's 90 something. I got in the car, blasted the air. Yeah, it was pretty warm. So yeah, just gonna do some manuals, some nose manuals. Gonna practice that a little bit. One thing that Dennis was, he kind of just gave me a little tip over the week. I just haven't been out to do anything, but practicing nose manuals. I definitely want to practice some nose manuals. Probably keep today a little light. I'll probably do a couple flip tricks. Always want to get, practice kick flips. Try to get that unlocked finally one of these days, and then hard flips, just a dream trick. So I'll try to practice a few of those, but I don't think I'm going to spend a bunch of time working on that. It's a bit too hot today, so I feel like I just want to kind of push around and maybe do some board slides, just kind of keep it light. So I was just pushing around here, warming up, did some stretches, and I was already sweating. So anyway, but a good back to what Dennis was kind of giving me an idea of. He's like, hey, you know what? Good idea. Just dawned on me, and something's kind of like a no-brainer. Didn't even think about it, but he's like, hey, go up to like an obstacle or a fence or something, and then just use that to try and get your balance for some nose manuals. That way you can kind of get that feel. Even nose manuals are just regular manuals. That way you can kind of get a feel of, kind of like where your foot placement should be, how it feels to be kind of manually that way. And so I'm going to do that right now for a little bit. Kind of figure out my weight distribution. And I don't know, like for back manuals, I mean, well, I don't necessarily need to hold on to things. I can do some nose manuals, but for the sake of argument here, just to kind of show, like, my feet balance, where I put my feet, like this is probably not the most comfortable spot for me to have my feet right now for back manuals, but it would work. Like if I was skating along and I had my feet in that position for back manuals, I feel that would, without me hitting debris, I feel that the way I had it there would work, would be okay. But with manuals that I'm getting, when I'm warmed up and I feel comfortable, I kind of have it a little bit like that. I feel like my front foot's a little bit on the bolts. I could do them pretty decently. But nose manual, for some reason, just feels so awkward. And I never really practiced them too much as a kid either. I think I messed around with them a little bit here and there, but they look so fun. But I don't know how my foot placement, like that feels pretty okay, but I'm also on a fence, but if I was, maybe if I can, oh shit, maybe if I could balance that without the fence, like that feels comfortable, but I don't know how that would translate to actually nose manually. It's for me, it's like finding where my feet feel comfortable, and once my feet feel comfortable, I feel then the balance will come. Obviously, you need balance to begin with, but if I can find a comfortable spot for my feet, I feel that would just unlock nose manuals for me. And I always want to pitch forward, so when I'm trying to do them, I try to keep more weight in the back. As you can see, I was having kind of a hard time getting my board up, right there. Because I feel like I just keep wanting to pitch forward, and I don't know. Obviously, I need practice, right? Just keep doing it, practice, keep doing it, right? Repetition, muscle memory, strength, so on and so forth. So, I mean, that's just kind of where I need to be right now. But I can't feel, I just can't feel the balance. And I just can't feel the balance. It's so weird. So I'm curious if I could fakie it. Because a fakie is switch, right? So it's switch, riding switch, but then you're on the nose. I wonder if that might be, let me try that. That might be the unlock for me, because regular, like a nollie, I guess I got all that stuff confused. The nollie, so I'm regular footed, so I'm pushing regular. A nollie would be for me to come up on my nose to do a trick. I don't think I've ever really done that. I don't think I've ever really nollied. So, because then I think that at this point, what's happening is it's almost as if I'm going, it feels like I'm almost going switch, and I don't have switch balance, because I never pushed switch, I never pushed goofy, never really practiced that. I have done fakies, because going this way feels comfortable to me, because it's essentially, the balance feels like regular footed. I'm just going backwards, if that makes sense, so I can catch myself. So maybe that's the unlock. Maybe I nose manual fakie. But that would suck to always have to go into fakie to nose manual. But let's Mongo push into fakie and see if I can nose manual. I definitely feel more comfortable. Obviously, I'm still getting that pitch forward, but I feel more comfortable. My foot placement, like, it feels like my foot placement is just like automatically in the position that I want to go, versus doing like the nollie nose manual feels awkward, like that goofy foot feel, or if I was pushing goofy, has that weird balance, which maybe, I don't know, maybe it's because it's my dominant foot now, kind of teetering on helping me teeter, but I can get my foot in position, so that's interesting. Okay, let's try nose manual nollie, pitch forward again. Skate in your 40s, guys, whoever's watching out there, if you're in your 40s, let me know how you're doing. What I've noticed so far, my endurance is not as good as it used to be. There's points in time where I was working out, lifting weights, doing a little bit of the elliptical machine, a little bit of the stationary bike machine, and then treadmilling. I've noticed that my endurance and my agility has gone down. It's not as peak. I'd be able to skate all day, all night, whatever, with my cousins, and just have a blast. But I'm out here, I'm pushing myself. I feel like I'm out here, I could be out here for an hour or two. Oh shit. Well then, that's another thing. I don't go chasing my board anymore like I used to as a kid. Board to shoot out for me and catch myself, and I'd go fucking running to catch that board. Nowadays, I'm just like, let that fucker go. I'll get it in a second. I'll catch up to it. 40s, right? What have been your challenges? Another thing too is just building up the old strength, because skating puts a lot of, and I feel just pushing around, I was feeling it too, but toe or foot and toe muscle, your feet need to kind of help stabilize you, so there's a lot of stabilizer muscles in your foot, And when you're skating, I don't even know if the camera's picking this up, but you're up here with your foot and you're pushing, and like at least for me, my foot wants to kind of splay out in every kind of toe or muscle, and it's kind of helping me stabilize, right? So that's something that's been being worked on. My quads up here is another thing. Calf muscles. I need a lot of calf muscle buildup. And then just overall balance is something that, oh, come on, something that I've been working on as well. That jumping, as you can see in some of the other videos, I feel like I have a good height when I jump, so that's kind of coming back, but it's not, I don't feel like I have like a lot of that explosive agility like I used to, and that could just be the fact that I'm new coming back into it, and it's just going to take time for that kind of muscle to build. But also, I'm old. I feel rickety, I feel like squatting down that was pretty nasty. That kind of jolted right here in my hip. Probably feel that tomorrow. That's the other thing too. You land wrong as a kid, you bounce back like that. No issue. You might have a little ache, but you're fucking 100% the next day. As an adult, fuck that, man. Oh my god. Roll out of bed, I feel like I just got beaten with a sledgehammer. Oh, that was nasty. See, stuff like that, I feel lazy when I'm trying to do flip tricks and stuff like that. It feels like I get in the position, and then halfway through me crouching and getting up, I feel like my body's like, you're too old. Don't do that. And then I push myself to do it. And it's like, yeah, my body's like, no. Fuck, come on. Oh, goddamn. Oh, shit, man. God, so just to kind of touch back on, I don't know, a few episodes ago, where I was just kick flipping constantly, just kick flipping, I mean, I pretty much do that every video, but there was that one where I was just like, no, this is happening today. I think I mentioned I tore my ankle up, dude. The board was just fucking my ankle up over and over and over again. And that's been several weeks now, and it still hurts to the touch on the ankle bone. Actually, it's a lot better right here, but definitely up here because I was hitting this side of my shin right here. There's definitely a bump there, and that hurts. Oh, pants. I was talking about pants last time. These pants I'm wearing are rock climbing pants. I used to do indoor rock climbing. Man, I was liking it a lot. I kind of have a fear of heights. But when I got on that stuff, man, I was like, let's go higher if we can. But it was indoor. You can only go certain height. I'll insert a little clip here. Sit back. Go, Rain. I did bouldering. That was kind of like my main thing. Starting off, and then and then I started doing the walls, learning how to belay and stuff like that. Yeah, auto belays there. Anyway, there's a lot of chalk and just a lot of dirt, stuff like that around. I was like, I gotta find something that's gonna withstand, because like your feet or your legs are rubbing a lot, and you're trying to get close to the wall, and all kinds of stuff. Ooh, flip there. So I found these pants. They're Black Diamond. And I don't know, I did rock climbing for several months right before COVID hit. Shit, I almost got the boys again. When COVID hit and everything shut down, and it's obviously like a high contact area. Everybody touching everything in the gym with their hands. So I ended up stopping the membership, and we never started back up. Then we moved out of the state, and where we're at now, we don't really have a rock climbing place. So fortunately, I got rid of my harness and chalk and shoes and all that kind of stuff. But I kept these pants because they're really nice. I just don't use them that often. I like how they taper. They're kind of like double stitch, and they have extra toughness or thickness in certain areas, like especially the knees. Oh, it's horrible. So I was like, you know what? These have a bit of they're not stretchy per se, but they move with you, and they're not super sticky. Like my jeans are just sticking to me last week, and these I'm definitely sweating. I can feel it. But yeah, it's not bad. They're not bad. So they're Black Diamond rock climbing pants, and if I could find, I don't know if they make this exact model anymore, but if I can find a link or a better picture, stock photo or something, I'll try to throw that up too. But maybe get a little closer look now that I'm talking about it. But they feel like they're pretty good. They don't have like a belt system. They just have like drawstrings, so I'm not tightening them. I just kind of wanted to see how they would stay on me without doing that. And they're elastic in the back. They feel like they're staying on me. They feel a little weird because I haven't used them in a while. And I usually always have a belt on, so I'm used to something around my waist, so I don't have that. So it feels like they're falling down, but they're not. Maybe if you're interested in something like that, check them out. Pretty cool. Damn it. Oh, okay. Not bad, but I don't want to burn all my energy doing that. It's getting hot, humid. Those clouds are rolling in. I'm losing a little bit of sunlight, and it might start raining. So I'm going to do what I came out here to do, which is practicing manuals. I did some of that. See if I get some board slides on the curb. There's actually another curb over here. It's a red curb. So wish me luck here. Okay, not really. I think it was meant for a cell phone. Okay. And so we have sand gnats out here, and they're horrible. They're like gnats, but they bite, and they hurt. Not like, oh my god, I feel like I got punched or anything, but I think of just being bit like by a mosquito constantly. Those fuckers hurt. Come on. That's wonderful. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Big spin. Damn it. Okay. What? Instead of pitching forward. See, like the moment I tip my board forward is when I want to just completely tip over. Because I feel just overall, if I can push goofy, that would help out in just tricks overall. Landing them something like this, being able to switch back and forth regular, and then all of a sudden I go to my nose, feels goofy. strange. It's a very strange sensation, but I think I figured out why I'm having problems with it. So weird. Such a weird. Oh shit. And then getting my foot back on. But right now, let's just kind of do a few more pushes on Goofy. Yeah. That was all bad. My balance is all wrong. And if I could tic-tac Goofy, alright, but then be able to kind of tic-tac paddywhack. Oh, see? Off balance. I'm tic-tacking tic-tacking backwards. I'm not tic-tacking backwards. Those mangoes specifically. One Mississippi, two Mississippi. That was a little better. Oh! Okay. On that one, I felt I had my feet in a good spot. I just a little too ambitious and I fucking pitch forward. Woo! Pitch forward so if I can. Oh, yeah. Okay. I felt comfortable. So a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. Too far in the pocket on that one. That could work. Ooh. Almost. Okay. Oh, that felt kind of good. That would be a nice little manual. Oh, you see that? You see that? That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Oh, okay. Okay. Here we go. I'm getting it. I'm getting a little bit more. But it was too far back. Oh, yes. Okay, now I'm curious. If I have my foot diagonal doing it, I wonder if it feels comfortable that way. But I'm curious if I turn it this way a little bit more. If that, no, that's when it kind of feels like I'm getting squirrely there. Whoop. Oh. Oh. Not bad. Let's try that elusive again. Board was spinning.